In Pakistan, political uncertainty looms large as candidates backed by the party of jailed opposition leader Imran Khan are forming a new government. This comes on the heels of a general election in a nation grappling with economic woes and militant violence amid deep political divides. Both Mr. Khan and his main rival, former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, have claimed victory, adding to the ambiguity over the formation of the next government at a critical juncture requiring swift policy action. Gohar Khan, chairman of Mr. Khan's Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf party, urges all institutions in Pakistan to respect their mandate. He warns of peaceful protests if complete poll results aren't released by Saturday night.
कल से इंतजार की कॉल भी दे दी है। आज शिमाली वज़ीरिस्तान में बहुत दावड़ के साथ में एक कैंप पे हमला भी हुआ है, 3 पुलिस एहलकार भी शहीद हो गए हैं। तो इस तरह का एहतजाज कैसे होगा, पुरअमन एहतजाज कैसे करेंगे, इसका जरा बता दें आप।
हमें दोबारा आपकी वसातत से सबसे रिक्वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ, एहतजाज मीन्स एहतजाज। आप अपना वो सेंटिमेंट का इजहार करते हैं। हमने सबको कहा है पाकिस्तान के झंडे पास रखे, पीटीआई के झंडे अपने पास रखे, लेकिन आपने पास कोई नहीं करना, कोई तोड़ फोड़ नहीं होनी। वहां जाना है, वहां रुकना है जहां की इजाजत हो, उनके दफ्तरों के सामने, वहां पुरअमन रहना है, किसी चीज को ना तोड़ना। किसी सूरत इंशाअल्लाह ताला कोई भी एहतजाज उस लाइन को भी क्रॉस नहीं करेगी जस्ट जो आरओ के दफ्तर के सामने का वाला लाइन हो, कभी नहीं करे। इंशाअल्लाह पुरअमन होगा।
The latest election commission tally shows independent candidates securing 100 seats, with Mr. Khan supporters largely backing them. Mr. Sharif's Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz trails with 72 seats. Despite electoral restrictions and Mr. Khan's imprisonment, millions of supporters turned out to vote for his party. Mr. Gohar hinted at PTI's plan to rally independents under one banner.
As far as the party is concerned, that we are going to join, we have not decided this one, not at all. There is no discussion so far that has taken place. We have not held even a meeting about it. So we will decide in due course which parties we are going to join and how we are going to proceeding. That is only necessary for the purpose of getting the results. That we will decide later on. And similarly, we have not held so far any meeting because it's premature to hold a meeting. Who will be the next Prime Minister? Imran Khan-backed would decide who for the cabinet. He is the one.
With no single party close to a majority, political negotiations intensify. The Pakistan People's Party, led by Bilawal Bhutto Zardari, holds a significant number of seats alongside smaller parties and independents. Meanwhile, Pakistan's Army Chief General Asim Munir lauded the election's conduct, emphasizing the need for stability. The military's influence remains significant, with Mr. Khan alleging crackdowns, a charge the military denies. Concerns voiced by the US, UK, and EU over reported irregularities have prompted calls for investigations, with Pakistan's Foreign Office defending the election's conduct. As Pakistan navigates its post-election landscape, political negotiations and scrutiny of the electoral process take center stage. In Gaza, the Nasser medical complex in Khan Yunis remains under Israeli siege for the 20th consecutive day. The health ministry reports 117 Palestinians killed and 152 wounded in the past 24 hours. Israeli forces continue to target the medical complex, making it perilous for medical staff to operate. Meanwhile, in Rafah, Israeli attacks intensify, prompting residents to flee to the central part of the Gaza Strip. There are concerns of an imminent ground invasion, with fears rising among Palestinians. The city is the last major population center yet to be entered by Israeli troops. Reports from Israeli media suggest Prime Minister Netanyahu has informed his war cabinet that they have approximately 1 month to conclude the operation, aiming to finish before the start of Ramadan on 10th March. The Army Chief of Staff awaits government direction on evacuating 1.4 million Palestinians. Many Palestinians in Rafah express reluctance to leave, fearing permanent displacement akin to the Nakba in 1948. Egypt keeps the border closed, opposing any attempts to push Palestinians over, as humanitarian disaster deepens while Jordan issues a warning against an offensive in Rafah, emphasizing the need to end the war. The Saudi Foreign Ministry also condemns Israel's actions, urging an immediate ceasefire and calling for a UN Security Council meeting to prevent a humanitarian catastrophe. In Lebanon, a senior Hamas official survives an Israeli assassination attempt. 2 civilians are reported killed in the strike south of Beirut. Israel's Air Force also targets Hezbollah in southern Lebanon, responding to a previous rocket barrage on northern Israel. Moving to Syria, Israeli airstrikes hit sites near Damascus. Syrian air defenses partially intercept the missiles, resulting in material losses. The strikes allegedly caused casualties in a neighborhood hosting military and official villas. The situation in the region continues to escalate, drawing concerns and condemnations from international leaders. We will closely monitor developments and bring you updates as they unfold. At least 5 people have lost their lives and dozens are injured in a protest triggered by the demolition of a mosque and a religious school in India's Uttarakhand. Municipal authorities razed the buildings, citing lack of permission. In the aftermath, Muslim protesters clashed with police, leading to live ammunition and tear gas being deployed. A top police official reported 5 fatalities but did not provide names. District Magistrate Vandana Singh emphasized that the incident should not be seen as communal, linking it to the demolition of a structure not officially recognized as a religious site. However, residents claim the mosque and school were nearly 2 decades old and unfairly targeted. Despite a court hearing scheduled for 14th February, the demolition proceeded. All those killed in police firing were reportedly Muslim. Authorities in Haldwani have imposed shoot-on-sight orders, a curfew, internet suspension, school closures, and a ban on large gatherings. Uttarakhand's Chief Minister, Pushkar Singh Dhami, promises strict action against rioters. This incident adds to the backdrop of tensions in Haldwani, where protests erupted last year against the demolition of homes encroaching on state-run railways land. Hindu supremacist groups, emboldened over the years, have intensified campaigns against Muslims and their structures. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government faces accusations of enabling such actions. International's recent reports document the punitive demolition of Muslim properties, rendering hundreds homeless. The human rights group condemns these actions as bulldozer justice. Critics accuse Modi's government of turning a blind eye to hate speech against Muslims. Last month, Mr. Modi inaugurated a Hindu temple on the site of a historic mosque, further straining communal tensions. As India grapples with the aftermath of this incident, concerns rise over the treatment of religious minorities and the broader implications for communal harmony.